Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing Walkabout Mini Golf. I've had this game for a long time. I love this game. I have played it for so many hours. This is just a super fun game. If you are prone to motion sickness in VR, I think this would be a good game for you. Give or take a couple of things which we'll talk about. But I want to just play around, have 18 holes, and talk about this game, and let's just get into it. We're going to do the Around the World in 80 Days. I did this earlier and recorded a video, and it was my first time playing this course, but the audio is absolute garbage. But I love this course enough, I'm going to play it again. Now, if you get motion sick, this beginning part may make you feel a little icky. This one makes me a little bit dizzy, so I would close your eyes for this part if it makes you motion sick. This one is very balloon themed. I mean, we are the Around the World in 80 Days, so we're going to get to the top here, and then this is going to open, and we're going to start the game. Now, one thing about this game, if you get motion sick or dizzy in VR, this one, the way you move is by teleporting. So you're going to move your joystick, you're going to point to where you want to go, and then you just show up there. So it's not quick movements or anything. And also, if you want to just go straight to your ball, you're going to hit the top trigger on your controller, and it takes you right to it and lines it up. You're only going to need one controller for this game, and it'll work with the left or the right, depending on if you're left or right-handed. So you've got a free hand to, pick your nose or whatever it is you like to do. There's a couple ways of playing this. One is if you touch the ball, it'll go. I have screwed myself over way too many times doing that. So I'm going to touch the grip trigger, and then that will highlight my putter, and then that is how I can actually putt the ball. So there's so many unique courses in this game, some that come with it, and then a lot that you can buy. Now, if you don't want to walk all the way down there, you're just going to hit that top trigger, and it's going to take you right to your ball. Now, I put myself in a not so great position here, so we're just going to have to kind of work our way out of this a little bit. Dun, da, da, da. And there we go. Now, when you look at your hand in this game, it's going to tell you what hole you're on, what par it is, how many strokes you're in, all that good stuff. So that's very handy to know. Another thing to note with this game is that at each hole, there is a hidden ball. It's like an Easter egg hunt, okay? There's a hidden ball for you to look around and find, and then you can collect all the balls, and that just gives you more variety when you're picking your ball to play with. I have already gotten the ball for this hole, so I just want to show you where it was. It was tucked. I think this is actually for the first hole, not for the second one. So it's tucked down there, and I can just move down there, and you're going to pull back on your joystick, and it's just gonna suck it up. If you actually had it, if you hadn't had it yet, it would suck that up, and you would have your ball. I'm not going to go looking for all the balls, though, while I play, because this would take far too long if I did that. But sometimes they're under things, they're on top of things. Some of them are hidden really well. Sometimes they'll be hidden in something like this. Sometimes I just walk around, and I'll just hit back on my joystick and just kind of just vacuum around to see if I can find it. So let me go back to the ball here and see if we can get this one better than I did the first time I played this a little bit ago. Not really. I did just as bad this time as I did on the last one. You can play multiple players with this game. I'm not 100% sure exactly how many players you can play with at a time. The most I have played with at a time is 3. I love this game because if you just don't want to go anywhere, but you kind of want to have a fun date night, you can totally do that. I cannot believe I did that. So I have played this game a lot with my husband and my kid, and we have spent hours. That's not good. She went all the way down there. But we have spent hours playing this game and just had the most fun. My husband and I actually have had a date night where we came in here and played mini golf. This is going to kick me off. If you get too many strokes on a hole, it just automatically writes you off and takes you to the next one. I'm usually pretty good at this game, but obviously today, I'm not in my boundary. Hello. Stroke limit reached. On to the next. And it'll come up and tell you if you got par, birdie, bogey, double bogey. It'll let you know. And again, just that top trigger lines you right up with the ball. It is sensitive to, if you hit it really hard and fast, this ball will go sailing. If you barely tap it, the ball will barely move. What I love about this game is that you really can just kind of go around and explore different areas. One, because you want to look for the balls that you're wanting to find, but other, it's really interesting to see the attention to detail that gets put into this game. I don't know. I'm just really fascinated by. Ooh, someone's got a little love letter up here. It's just a really fun game, you guys. So I'm gonna write on that. I wrote on it the last time, and I had a lot of fun doing it. But well, I don't want to give you a spoiler of the ball's going to get sucked up into here, but I don't. I'm going to edit that out. I don't want you to see which one in case you play, and then you can figure out for yourself which one of these you want to go for. Okay, so we're going to wait for our little lift to come back down here. I don't see the ball anywhere. I know where the ball is for this one, so we're going to just hop in here. And again, if you are sensitive to the motion, I wouldn't ride this, but you can if you want to. I would just hit that trigger and take you right to the ball. So something about this game that is really fun is it does have a flight mechanic in it. So if you hold your putter straight up and you push your joystick all the way forward, your controller will vibrate and then you can fly around. And then see, just go down here, see this little attention to detail. Somebody was having a picnic up here on top of the balloon. Isn't that so nice? Is that a potato on a stick? I'm not sure. Is it bread? I don't know. But so yeah, you can fly around. Again, if you get motion sick, this is not for you. You can point which way you want to go with the club. I do not usually do this because it does make me motion sick. So we're just going to go back to our ball. If you're afraid of heights, this course may not be for you, but it is a good way to face your fears. I personally hate large balloons, and here I am. Now, if I remember correctly, you got to really whack the snot out of this one. Not like that. Don't do what I did, okay? We're not going to do that again, are we? Boom. Oh! Oh, come now. What the hell? And that one's not going to make it. Sometimes it's just enough to piss you off. And down it went. Unbelievable. 5 strokes, huh? I'm just going to look at this potato on this building. Jeez. We finally made it. And my stroke limit was reached, so I did not get to finish off that hole. I didn't see the toilet in here the last time. Oh my God. If you're ever under a very large hot air balloon, don't be. Don't stand under it, cause yep. Let me guess. This one, same thing. Same thing. So I definitely don't want to show every hole because I don't want to ruin the fun for you if you do decide that you want to download this game and purchase this particular course, because the game does come with courses, but they're always updating it and adding new ones, and they're usually like $4, $5 for an 18-hole course. They're not that bad. And of course, you can like pick and choose which ones seem the most interesting to you. So that's really fun. All right, we are on the 18th and final hole. And I want to show you one of my favorite parts about this game. It's when you complete the course and you get to look at the whole thing like a giant. And everything just looks really teeny, and you get to see how everything works and moves. And you can look around at all the places that you've been. And if you like see something, you're like, oh, I missed that. You can go back into it like this. And then you can explore around. Now, once you get back to the main menu, if you found any balls while you were playing, they will shoot down this little chute, and then they will congregate with all the other balls that you have found. And different courses have different themes, and you'll have different themed balls for those courses. There's a 20,000 Leagues Over the Sea one, so you've got the old-fashioned diver's helmet. There's just a lot of really cool ones. Now, the other interesting thing is when you turn around here and you're in your main menu area, there is also a lot to do out here. So even if you never end up going in and playing the game, you also have a driving range. So if putting isn't necessarily your thing, you can sit here and whack the crap out of balls and try to hit the targets. So that's always fun. There's pirate ships you can go to. You can fly all around. There's different islands that you can visit. I really like. There's also another putt putt course over here where you don't have any stroke limits. You can literally just come down here and practice. And there's all types of different little obstacles and everything. And there's also this awesome little boat that comes around. It was a raft. So this is actually the first time I'm seeing the boat. It was a raft the last time that I was in here, but you can hop on and see how perfect of a date night is this. You can get on the little boat with your lover, you can go on a little lover's cruise around the island, and you can play mini golf for as long as you want. And other than the cost of the game and maybe some extra courses, come on now, it's still cheaper than a night out, in my opinion. So this boat actually goes into a cave, but I don't want to spoil the fun for you because I want you to see for yourself what's in the cave. But that is going to do it for me. I'm going to stop here. I had a lot of fun playing again for the second time today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any more videos like this for me. If there's a game you want me to try and review, let me know in the comments below. I also want to know if you have played Walkabout Mini Golf, or if you think you'd like to play it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Farewell.